Hi everybody, good morning. This is Andrew and I'm here with our sales manager Mike Walker. We're here at Charles Mill Marina and I want to thank you for taking some time to go through our showroom with us on our 2022 preview boat show. It's happening today and tomorrow. We're here 9 to 5. Really what we want to do right now is go through and give you a preview of all the boats that we have in the showroom, see what you have to look forward to for next year. So Mike, the boat behind us here, you want to take us through this?
So what I want to start you guys with is Starcraft's Svx3Q. Now, even though we have this boat in our showroom, this one can't be yours because we've already sold this one. Now, I do have some very similar boats coming in soon, so let's just go over a few features of what this Svx3Q looks like. This is a beautiful boat, as you can see, awesome detailing on the outside, but it gets even better when you get on the inside. As you can see, this boat is loaded with options. The cup holders glow. We have floor lights there as well to make it easy to get through. Another thing I love about the SLS models is the furniture. As you can see, there's a whole lot of character and work that's gone into each piece of furniture here. The nice diamond package. All of our SLS models and our CX models will have this type of furniture. Another piece that I really love is these high back seats. The high back seats are comfortable for the captain and his first mate there beside him. So easy to drive, easy to run. This boat does feature hydraulic steering as well. As you take a look back here, you see the Q seat, so you can easily lay out and get a suntan, or you can flip it back and grab a sandwich at your table. Both ways are a great option. There's phone charging port hidden away. Ski tow pylon here, so you can hook up, go tubing off the back of this, and 2 different exit doors to make it quick and easy to jump out for a swim. All in all, this is an awesome boat, and like I said, we do have a couple similar boats coming soon, but this one is awesome.
Hey Mike, one thing I love about this boat is this top right here. This is something that any boat owner has probably struggled with over the years, is putting up and putting down the Bimini top, especially in high winds. So tell us a little bit more about the top here.
So many of our boats this year are coming with a new standard feature from Starcraft, which is a power Bimini. So putting your boat Bimini down is as easy as pushing a button. As you can see, there's no struggling with it. There's no work involved. It very simply, you push the button and you're catching full rays out on your day at the lake. Summer of 2022 is going to look pretty awesome on this boat.
That's right. It's a killer feature. All right, so this is a great boat. Thanks for the walkthrough on this. Let's walk over. Let's look at some of our Starcraft fishing boats that we have.
Yeah, let's get on over here. So you can see we have Starcraft Storm fishing boat models here. We do have 3 different engine stock. All are right now some of the best values in our showroom. These are 2020 models, and we're currently offering $1,000 off all of our fishing models. So if you're looking for a great deal and looking to get out on the lake for fishing, any of these boats could be a great option. They take up to a 90 horsepower Yamaha and can go with even as small as a 9.9 if you want to fish it here at Charles Mill.
What sets the Starcraft fishing boat apart from some of the other fishing boats you might see out there?
Well, that's a good question. So a couple things I want to hit are the hulls. These are pretty solid, well made. They're not going to leak on you. They're going to last a long time, so I like that piece. They also come with an array of options, such as rod holders that go on the side. We're set up for your new trolling motor that you're going to want, that you're going to be able to pick out. The seating in these. Fishing boats, you used to think of uncomfortable seating. The seating in these are as comfortable as many of our pontoon boats. So it's just excellent seating, and obviously packed with all kinds of storage for your fishing rods, your minnows, and all those fish that you're going to catch for the day.
Mike, with this boat, what if I buy this? What am I getting with this boat? What comes included on this boat?
So this boat has a lot of includeds. So what we're going to have here is obviously the trailer with it. You have your spare tire. You also have the swing tongue, which is real nice to get your whole boat. We have all of your rod storage underneath, as well as your rod holders here up top. We have a full trailering cover, 3 seats and pedestals that are mobile, so you can set it up however you'd like it. All in all, it's a complete package for a fishing boat.
Okay. Yeah, these are great. And these Starcraft boats, like Mike said, really great deals on these. These are 2021 boats, and we do have a fall sales event on these. They're $1,000 off of our retail price, so really get these while they last. Probably one of the best deals you'll find. Let's walk over here next. Let's talk about this really new, exciting boat that we have in the showroom here. Take us through it.
So this is a boat I'm super excited about. This is a 2022 Starcraft Svx Outdoor. These new fiberglass boats, these deck boats, are a great combination of a pontoon and your sport boat. So you're going to get the extra size that many of the pontoons offer, but still some of that performance that fiberglass offers. And better yet, an outboard on the back that everyone can service, that is easy enough for you to maintain at home.
Yeah, that's great. And if I'm somebody who's maybe thinking about a boat, and maybe I'm thinking between a pontoon and a deck boat, what would you tell that person? What would maybe be an advantage of something like a deck boat here?
So the first thing you want to do when thinking of that is figure out what is going to best serve your family. And a deck boat, in many instances, fits your family really well. There's comfortable benches for everyone to recline. It's still plenty spacious, has room to hold your skis there if you're going to be skiing. The big difference you're going to see in your deck boat versus your pontoon is two things. There's a little more room in your pontoon, and there's a little more performance in your deck boat. This also comes with a trailer and a spare tire. So this whole package right now is a little more economical than what we're seeing in the pontoon market.
Mm-hmm.
So a boat like this you can get for less than $40,000 right now, boat, motor, trailer, and you can be on the water every weekend in a boat like this.
That's great. And speaking for two guys who have kids, you just kind of look around the boat here, you notice that everything's extremely easy to wash. Right, get a hose out, and you can just kind of hose this whole thing down, and water drains right out.
Right, so when the Doritos get spilled and the fruit punches on the floor, you pull your hose out, you hit the water pump, you spray this thing down, you bilge it out, and you're ready to go.
That's it.
Does come with a full cover as well. Bimini top to keep you guys cool when it's a little bit too warm, but really just the full package in terms of the deck boat. And we also have another one coming in soon. It's a little bit bigger with a 150 horsepower motor that will really have you flying through the lake and pulling all your skiing and tubing friends.
That's great. Yeah, let's go in the back here. Let's have a look at the motor that we have on the back of this boat.
So as we come around here, what we'll see is Yamaha's 115 Vmax show motor. This is one of the most in-demand motor anywhere across the marine industry. It will get you up quick to speed. It'll get that skier right up out of the water. We have it here in showroom ready to go.
On a boat like this, what do you think speed would be on this kind of boat with the 115?
With the 115, after reading some performance reports, we were looking with a couple people on the boat in the upper 30s. With a full boat, you're probably in the low 30s and zipping around having a great time.
That's great. Yeah, that's a really nice package then. Really just compact boat, great motor, great trailer, really great deal.
And the other thing that I love about these fiberglass boats, they are easy to trailer.
Yeah.
They're not wide, they're not long, and you can still get 10 people on this, so your capacity stays the same. You can trailer it down the road easy. It's the perfect weekender's boat.
That's great. Okay, well, let's keep moving here. We've got our Quest boats in here now. These are 2022 Quest, rather. They are now new to the showroom. So tell us a little bit about this fishing model we've got here.
So we're real excited to have our Quest in the showroom. We actually haven't had a Quest on our showroom floor in nearly a year. These have been selling out before they get here. What I love about Quest is they make a high-quality small pontoon boat. So as you can see, this boat is 8 wide by 16 long, and it is perfect for your day on the lake fishing or hanging out at Charles Mill. So what you do is you come here to the back. We have a live well to keep your fish in because out here you're guaranteed to catch them. That's just part of it.
That's right.
We have rod storage here so you can stand your rods up. You control with this. We have 2 comfortable fishing seats for a couple friends to fish off the back. Around here to the front we see nice steering wheel. It does have it's tilt steering, so it's easy to get yourself comfortable. We have a cell phone mount, USB ports. We have 3 of them on here, so everyone can charge their phone together when they're out fishing.
That's great.
Bluetooth stereo system, and just everything you need. This is a super economical boat, but it also, with its small size, you can get you and 5 friends out on it comfortably and have a great day on the lake.
Yeah, this is a really nice boat. Obviously, very well built boat. We really enjoy the product that Quest has, especially in the smaller range. Right, the 16-footer, the 18-footer might be on an electric only lake. You might be on a limited horsepower lake. This is a great boat for those kinds of lakes.
I don't think there's anyone in the industry who makes a small boat as well as Quest does. It's what they specialize in, and they just do a wonderful job of it.
Yeah, really, the finishing touches on these boats are really nice.
The attention to detail, such as the piping on the seats that they do in-house there in their factory. They make all their stuff in Michigan, and I mean, just their attention to detail to make sure these boats really come out how they want. It's impressive.
That's right. Well, let's go look next door here. They're a little bit bigger boat here from Quest. More features on this one.
It is. What you'll see here is the 2022 Quest Luxury Series CTR. So this is their step up. This is their 18-footer, but there's a whole lot to like, starting with this color package, the black and Caribbean blue. This is actually going to be one of the last in that line of color, which is my favorite color package they do. They're changing up their colors into the coming year and won't have the Caribbean blue as a package. So if you like this color package, this is probably one of the last ones you'll ever see and be able to buy.
All right, so it's a little bit of a collector's item.
That it is.
Okay.
So a whole lot to like about these with their luxury series. So first thing you'll kind of see here, they do have some lit rings on the cup here. So you're going to have lit cup holders. We have the cell phone holder. We also have the high back helm seat. This is comfortable for the driver, and this boat does seat 8, so it's comfortable to make sure the most important person on every boat's the captain, and he'll be comfortable in a seat like this. This does have an upgraded stereo system, so as you can see, we have the Infinity Bluetooth system here in a 4-speaker system, as well as a Garmin GPS and fish finder. So great options here, plenty of different lighting packages. It's just an extremely sharp boat. Also, with our Quest boats that are in our showroom right now, they are all going to come with individual seat covers, which is something that we're seeing a lot in this industry these days.
What's the advantage of an individual seat cover versus the full mooring cover, and maybe why would there be an advantage to those individual seat covers?
If you've been a boat owner before, one thing that every boat owner hates is covering their boat.
That's right.
It means your day's over, and in the summer, making the crawl through the bottom of your boat is hot and unpleasant. With the use of the new marine grade vinyl with the marine grade plywood underneath it, these floors really do hold up over the test of time. So just covering the seats to keep your furniture looking nice works really well. Even though sometimes many people do like a full cover, still individual seat covers, it becomes significantly more popular in the last 2 to 3 years as an option for folks. We're a fan of them here, and we do quite a few of them that way. So it's just one of the options that we're offering on these smaller boats is individual seat covers.
That's right. Yeah, that's a really nice way to go save your back when you're actually out there at the end of a hot day.
That is it.
All right, let's keep moving. As you can see, we have plenty of boats here in stock at Charles Mill Marina. This is only a small sample of what we're actually going to have coming yet this winter also. So keep in mind, if there's not a boat that you see here in stock today that maybe it's not the right boat for you, keep in mind, these boats are going to keep coming. So we're going to have orders coming in December, January, February, March. We'll talk a little bit more about why you should consider buying right now, but just keep in mind that this is just only a small portion of what we actually have coming. So let's go look at this boat over here.
So what we've seen so far, we've seen 16-foot, 18-foot pontoons. Here's a 24-foot pontoon. I really feel like a boat like this is what Charles Mill Marina does well and what Starcraft does well. This is the very definition of what pontoon boating today looks like.
That's right. Well, let's jump on board.
So this is the EX20R by Starcraft. Starcraft also has some exciting updates this year that you can kind of take a look at on this boat. The first thing I want to point out is their tan furniture. They've gone a little darker with it. It's two-tone and it's just extremely sharp.
That's a great look.
We also come back here to the helm. As you can see, they've redesigned their helm. It's a better looking helm. It's quick, it opens easy. It just looks good all the way across. And some other things we've seen is some updating to their decal and their panel here. So you can see there's a little more character on the helm here.
Yeah, that's really
some
nice.
Things like that.
Yeah, it's definitely not a cheap looking console or helm. It really does look very premium, looks very nice. It's going to hold up well over a long period of time.
That's it. And that's how Starcraft has done their business for the last 100 years.
Yeah.
High quality, well built, and just an elite product.
That's
so
right.
We're happy to be partners with them. And the boats they bring us have come in looking like this. They've all been phenomenal to us.
Yeah, we're really excited about seeing what they've got this year. The Starcraft lines, the Sun Chaser line, which we'll go look at here next. But Smokercraft makes a really nice boat, and that's something we're really proud to carry that line of boats and really have it for the last several years.
Yeah, that partnership's been strong to us. They've got us boats through the COVID times here, and the partnership's as strong as ever. They're going to have us product. They're going to have boats on our floor for you guys all season long.
That's right, and really a great company to deal with too. Whenever there's an issue with any of these boats, which unfortunately occasionally happens, something comes up that needs warranty work, they're really great about making sure all those warranty claims are covered. We're taking care of the customers.
They do. They care about their customers as well as the people who sell their boats, and they've taken great care of us. And with any issues, even with the struggles of getting product right now, they have been very helpful in getting us what we need to make sure our customers are happy.
That's exactly right. Okay, let's go look at the Sun Chaser here.
Yeah, here's our first Sun Chaser of the season of the 2022. So what we have here is a Sun Chaser Geneva 2022.
What size of motor do we have on this?
So what we do, we have a price with the Suzuki 70 horse right now. We can get all the way up to 150 horsepower on the back. And as small as a 9.9. So if you want to hang out on this boat at Charles Mill, great, we'll hang it with the Suzuki 9.9. If you want to go down to Pleasant Hill or Lake Buckhorn and hang your 115 and zip around, that's a great option too. So we have any size motor in stock that you're going to want for it. So let's go look at a few features here. As you can see, Sun Chaser is Starcraft sister line. So very similar stuff here. We do have the two-tone seating here. So this is the gray versus the tan. So it's light gray here, dark gray in the middle. These premium helms that they brought this year, as well as the wood grain on the dash.
Oh, it's really nice.
A couple things that are also exciting. For every boat we do, we don't leave your boat uncovered. At Charles Mill, every boat has a full cover or individual seat covers included. So when it's time to put the boat away and keep it looking good, it's going to guarantee you fun for years to come because your boat's going to stay in great shape with that cover.
That's right. And Mike, tell me a little bit about this over here, these cup holders. What's the idea of kind of having those seat a little further back in?
So Starcraft offers recessed cup holders, and I think any boat line who's not considering that probably should. What that does, it's twofold. A, when it's warm in the summer, no one really wants a warm beverage. You want a cold drink, keeping it recessed and out of the sun works. The other thing it does, it prevents spills. If your cups are out and people can bump them, it spills them. If they're tucked away, no one's going to bump your cup.
That's right. And one thing I notice when I look at a Starcraft or a Sun Chaser versus really any other boat on the market, you might ask yourself, well, why would I buy this boat versus another type of boat? A lot of it's in the details. And one thing I notice on these Sun Chasers, if I go here and I lift this up, I can pull this out. One other thing I notice, they really do a good job of sanding down the edges on these. It's a small thing, but it's something you should always look for on any boat because these can be very sharp. So you're sticking your hand in there, you're grabbing a life jacket, or your kid's grabbing a life jacket, and they pull it up and they grab it, and there might be a piece of plastic that hasn't been sanded down, and it cuts them, kind of create a mess. So that's just one of those small things to look at if you're in the market for a boat. Kind of keep your eye on that. So that's one small feature you might really like.
Yeah, and kind of expanding onto that, we see a lot of boats in a year, you and I both.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to look at what else is on the market. One thing that I would encourage any potential buyer to do is something that I call the tap test. When you're looking through boats, and we expect you to compare boats, process boats, look and see what's best for you, all I ask that you simply do is give it a tap. As you can see with the Starcraft or a Sun Chaser, it's solid. There's many other lines that sounds like a tin can with a rattle. That quality in the build and the long-term durability of these boats are what really set them apart.
And that's what we see too, is a lot of times when you go to sell your boat in 5, 10, 15 years, whatever it might be, the Starcraft name, the Sun Chaser name, that's going to hold up over time. And that's something that we found that when people bring those into us, we know that that's a quality boat. We know it's a boat that's built to last, and we will give more on trade for that type of boat, especially with that quality of build.
That's exactly it. So we got a couple other Starcrafts here to show you guys.
Absolutely. Let's go have a look.
What we have here is Starcraft Exs3. This is our last 2021 pontoon. This is a tri-tune model. We have it paired with a Yamaha 150. One of the biggest benefits of this boat, this is last year's model, but it's also at last year's pricing. So in terms of getting the best value in the market, this may be it. As you can see, it's still extremely well built. It has the attractive carbon color that everyone loves, and many of the options that tri-tune has to offer.
Yeah, no, it's really a great value. It's definitely something that's not going to last long. So if you are interested, Mike, talk a little bit about where the industry is right now and availability. Maybe why right now is the time to buy if you're looking for a boat for next year.
Sure. So right now the industry is slowly catching up to demand, but as you can see, our showroom's not quite as full as we'd hoped. By the end of this calendar year, we're expecting to have around 35 boats in our showroom plus another 35 coming in the early spring to kind of get us filled up and set for the year. But production times are still at an all-time high. Most brands are not able to get me additional boats right now. So if you're ordering from me or anyone else, it's the boats that are coming that we're going to have options for. Ordering new boats and special order boats is very challenging right now, unless you're looking for fiberglass, which we can still do.
Yeah, that's it. And right now, especially on pontoons, is our selection of boats that we have on order. We have plenty, and there really is a wide selection. We've done a great job of really hitting kind of the broad spectrum of boats from entry level all the way up to more of our deluxe tri-toons. So if you're in the market, come see us soon. That way we can make sure we get you the right boat for next year.
Right, we're going to have boats for anyone looking to spend, new boats from anywhere between $25,000 and $65,000 this year. So we're going to have all the price points that hopefully can fit anyone who wants to get in their new boat.
Okay, great.
So we have one more, which we have a Starcraft Exs3 here. This is a tri-toon as well. This is a 2022 model. So I want to go over a few things that make this boat a little more special.
Yeah.
So what I want to start with here, and this is a little harder to hear, there's an aluminum underskin on tri-toons. So as you can see it, you can hear it now, but you might be able to see it here soon. It's full aluminum. It protects the bottom of your boat. It keeps the water from hitting your cross members and allows you to get maximum speed when you're out there tubing and skiing.
That's right. Yeah, and that's really what these tri-toons are all about, right? Is performance on the water, and it's something where a lot of people, if you haven't seen a tri-toon where you've got that third tube underneath, it really does add a ton to the performance. Really allows you to have a great day on the lake pulling a tube, pulling a skier. Really a very different experience than what you might think a pontoon boat can do.
We have a 200 horsepower Yamaha price with this one, so plenty of power to get you up, get that skier up off the back, and give you just a great time at those open horsepower type of lakes.
All right.
So why don't we come on board, I'll show you a couple of things up here as well that I like to see on these. As you can see, one of the new the color packages they're offering on the Starcraft are their electric blue color here, their sport blue. So it does have some nice little color pop on the inside of this boat to really make it look good. We also offer, your in-floor storage, get those skis put away, kept safe there.
I feel like I could almost climb down into this and ride down there. Not recommended, but it's very deep, and you can fit a ton of skis, a ton of gear down in there.
So really great there. And we also have our ski pylon back here as well to get everyone to be able to ski, things like that. The other thing that's great about a tri-toon is the hydraulic steering package that does come with it. The ease of use in driving one of these tri-toons with the hydraulic steering is just incredible. You've been on the tries, we've both run them plenty. The hydraulic steering just makes it easy for someone like us, but grandma and grandpa can drive their tri-toon with the 150.
It's very easy to maneuver, and that's one of the advantages of a tri-toon or a pontoon versus your traditional V-bottom boat is maneuverability, controllability in the water. You just find with a pontoon it's a lot easier to control in the water, and really with modern technology, the cornering, the performance on these boats is outstanding, second to none. Definitely something to consider if you're in the market for a new boat.
So a few other things. As the season comes on, we do still have 5 of our rentals from last season that we used at our Charles Mill and Pleasant Hill locations. Those are 2021 boats that we use for about one season. We take great care of them. They're kept up by our staff, and they really do a great job. Our renters take good care of our product as well. So we have some year-old models that also are going to be a great value for someone this season still.
That's right. It's the absolute best value you will find anywhere, guaranteed. These boats are in very good shape, like Mike said, so definitely make sure to check those out.
And we're going to store them for you until spring and deliver them for you anywhere in the state of Ohio when you're ready.
That's great. What if on any of these boats, whether it's new, whether it's used, talk to me a little bit about the financing options. What do we have available?
So we have lots of financing available for people who are well qualified. We partner with Park National Bank here locally, as well as Yamaha Motor Finance. And right now interest rates are very, very good. We're looking at 4.94% for highly qualified buyers at 10-year loans. They normally ask for 10 to 15% down, but just a great value and great companies to work with.
Oh, great. Well, thank you everybody for your time today. We really appreciate you sticking with us here, kind of going through the showroom. There's a lot more to come. That's really the exciting thing about this year is this is just the beginning. If you are in the market for a boat, this is the time to get out and see us. Really want to make sure we've got your water ready for next spring. Mike, thank you very much. How did people get a hold of us?
Lots of options to get a hold of us. My first and favorite option is come down and see us. We are here 9 to 5, 7 days a week right now, and we will be 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday, all through November. So if you want to call, schedule time, come down and see me, get on my boats, that's great. We're going to be here until 5 today, 5 tomorrow with our fall open house. So if you just want to come down and get that initial walkthrough to get on the boats, our showrooms will be heated. We'll be warm in here tomorrow. We'll be able to look at everything. You can also check us out at our website at www.charlesmillmarina.com. That shows all the boats we have, new and used, and what we have coming.
That's really the best way to stay on top of our inventory. Make sure if there's something specifically you're looking for, keep your eye on the website. We update that daily. We make sure it's really up to date because these boats are coming in and they're going out just as quickly. So make sure to give us a call, stop in, see us. We're happy to see you. Thank you, everybody, and we'll talk again soon.